Welcome back. But let's take a look at some mid-cap shares. We've got three shares picked for you by an expert. We've got Harendra Kumar, Head of Research at Centrum Capital, joining us now. Harendra, take us through the three shares. Let me list them for our viewers. You've got Rolta, Sri Renuka and Evron Systems. Take us through Rolta first.
See, why we like Rolta is, primarily, it's into a very niche business space, that is, GIS, engineering design. Its order book is robust. It operates in, areas where there is little volatility. It services municipalities, governments, and in a current economic environment, I think companies which are largely de-risked, more domestic with less dollar revenues, So that's one. Secondly, it has got a JV with Stone & Webster, that is going to see huge upsides if the nuclear deal goes through, and going forward with being a large player in the defense, segment, again, that's a big opportunity. So prima facie is that, it operates in areas where it has got strong domain knowledge, less volatility, high margins, and an area which is growing.
Well, coming to the other one, Sri Renuka, the stock has actually run up. So you still, at current levels, continue to prefer it to its competitors?
Yeah, see, actually, if you look at it, the sugar cycle is likely to turn over the next 2 years, from the throes of, losses, what we had seen over the last 2 years. I think we are looking at a situation where the inventory levels are probably going to dip to around 4 months. Yes, prices had run up because the sugar prices had moved up, but, with the kind of intervention the government is doing, it should see some amount of softening. But over the long term, this situation is only going to become tighter and prices are going to remain firm. And if prices remain anywhere in the region of 17 or 18 rupees, they're going to see some supernormal profits. And Sri Renuka Sugar has done good amount of capacity expansion, and it has got around 50% of its PBIT coming from non-cyclical businesses. So I think a play on sugar cycle as well as on ethanol, and I think a low asset-light model with high ROEs, it's one of our preferred bets in this space.
Just to put it in perspective, of course, Sri Renuka Sugars touched a bottom of about 30 rupees in Jan and is now around 130 rupees. So that's the kind of run-up the stock has already seen. And Harendra's target is 197 rupees. Evron Systems, Harendra, you prefer it over Educom?
Not exactly. Actually, I think the pie is pretty large, 53 billion opportunity in the education space. I think there's enough space for everybody there. They operate in different geographies. Evron is growing pretty robustly. It's been meeting our numbers. I think technology-enabled education is seeing a lot of acceptability, and I think significant traction on that front for the company as well. Today also there is an announcement that it's tied up with IIM Indore for delivering education through V-sites. So I think that space is looking up, and high capex initially, but over a period you start sweating these assets and your margins start improving. Again, lesser volatility in the current economic environment, and the valuations only going to look better going forward. So prima facie, there's one more reason why we like Evron.
Okay, Harendra, thank you very much. Any disclosures to make on these?
Yeah, personal holdings or in clients' positions would be there in the stocks.
Okay, Harendra, thanks much for joining us.